for the entrance to end, not waiting for the fun and games to end.
I tell you what, not that I care, but they just lost all the goodwill they built with these stupid fans. I mean, I think it's great. I think that's how you should start a match when the other team's not looking. It just makes sense. But, you know, Bear Country didn't strike me as guys with that kind of streak to them.
Listen, Bear Country had a lot of goodwill, but it wasn't because they were trying to get goodwill. It's just because they punched you in the face.
Well, Wadsworth, so you're saying if you want to get over, you got to punch me in the face? I'll take that.
I'm saying it helps.
I'll take that, Wadsworth. That just tells you how much of a hashtag draw I am.
People aren't going to boo if you get punched in the face.
Well, I tell you what, for that sneak attack, the advantage was short-lived.
PME taken back over. They have isolated.
Big hairy senton there from Philly C.
They've isolated Bear Bronson in the ring. Look at the leg, too.
I mean, I guess if you're going to isolate one, you got to pick the smaller one, even though he's bigger than both.
I would say, even though he's the second biggest guy in the match. It's rare that Philly Collins finds himself undersized in a matchup, but he's in exactly that situation. Sunset Dreams.
He never finds himself under-haired, though.
Was looking for those Sunset Dreams. Marino froze because he saw Bear Bowler coming into the ring, and he's pretty hard to miss.
Good Lord. He just tossed him into that size 14 right across the face.
Bear Bowler just driving the boot through Philly Collins.
Couldn't do anything about it either. Good Lord.
And now Bronson going to use that to his advantage.
You call that making a statement, Wadsworth?
They have certainly done that early on.
Now they're going to take their turn. They're going to isolate Philly now in their corner. Classic tag team 101.
And guy the size of Boulder coming in is one thing. Him being whipped by a guy the size of Bronson is all another. Bear Country is not here to make friends. They're not here to impress. They are simply here to add more accolades to their building resume.
They're here. Get out of the way, Potato. They're here. I'm trying to save you, Potato. Get out of the way. They're here to win a championship, Wadsworth. That's what every team wants to do. They're not here for these fans. They're not here to listen to people clap and chant, "Go Bear Country," or whatever other unwitty thing they would say. They want to win a belt.
Well, and it's going to be interesting to see. They walk out of here with those tag team titles. They find themselves in prime position.
Body drop. Sorry, I had to do that.
We already know that To Infinity and Beyond is playing very close attention to this matchup, as whoever walks out of here is likely, not guaranteed, as we do still have some shows between now and Tampa. But we know that To Infinity and Beyond has stamped their ticket.
Let's assume that it is PME. They can watch the match. What are they going to learn? Neither one of those teams are going to learn much of anything.
No, they know each other well.
10 times, 12 times.
And you have to wonder if To Infinity and Beyond necessarily has a favorite, because of course PME they're familiar with. PME's got to know them very well. You've got to think that's an advantage for PME. But on the other side is Bear Country.
There's an advantage just in the fact that you want to wrestle two guys that weigh 380 pounds or one guy that wrestles 380 pounds. I mean, that's your advantage. I mean, To Infinity and Beyond are good, but if they get to pick, I mean, come on.
The size
of Sophie's choice here, you know. It's not like you going free piece of pizza or brownie sundae, you know, when we're down in Akron.
It's a tough one.
I know it is. First time I seen you break a sweat.
You didn't see me coming up the stairs after intermission.
Sorry.
Philly elbowing his way out, trying to get separation. Bronson is just holding on with all he has.
And that's smart right there.
Oh, wait a second.
That's smarter. Oh, he caught the railing.
Caught. His leg is stuck between two guardrails.
Did he get out of it?
He did manage to free it, but barely. But you've got to think there's a lot of damage done to that knee.
I've been torn between two lovers, but I've never been stuck between two guardrails. That's terrible.
Meanwhile, Philly just planted Bronson.
Marino desperately trying to get that tag, but he's...
wait a second.
Boulder in the exact right spot.
It's impressive. He even got back to his feet, but he got back up in time.
He's feeling it.
He's still limping bad on the outside.
And that's a big frame that knee has to support.
On the inside, Bronson used it to his advantage and has taken right back over on Philly Collins. Death Valley driver out of the corner. It's only good for 2.
Philly was right there, ready for that tag. And again, Boulder, to his credit, yanking Marino right off the apron, and they're right back in control.
Boulder into the ring now. And Bear Country just staying over. And I'll tell you what, that leg definitely not worse for the wear. He seems to have walked it off with the ease that he picked up Philly Collins. But wait a second.
In about 3 hours, he's going to be feeling it. Right now, he doesn't even know what happened. His body's pumping adrenaline. He's
going for a moonsault. The second turnbuckle, the whole ring recoiled.
That's an eclipse.
The entire ring bounced off the floor of the Odeon, and there's no one to pull Marino down this time. Marino up and over on Bronson, just throwing everything he's got. Savant kick attempt is caught. Bronson sends him in, slings himself back around, uses the momentum. Into the kick.
Looking to capitalize on a dive to the outside.
Takes out Boulder.
A little payback there for that apron pull.
And you got to wonder if normally Boulder might have been able to catch him in that situation, but that knee not at 100%. Meanwhile, Bronson in the ring tried to catch him. He ate a boot instead. High cross body plants him. Cover, hooks the leg. Only able to get 2.
Well, this is what happens when you get, as we talked about earlier, you get those big guys out there against that little small guy that can fly around. Sometimes you get a little discombobulated. You don't know where you're at. And you got a dude flying all over your head. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to react. Marino looks to be in trouble here, though. Now he's got both of them in the ring.
And up and over. He tried to land on the ramp between the stage and the ring and actually missed.
Osborne, this is an unsafe work environment. We're getting a lot of OSHA claims after this show. What are you doing?
Philly was caught, but the blockbuster from Marino saving his partner in some ways. And indeed, Philly back to his feet. I wonder if how much of that slam he took the brunt off of the blockbuster.
He doesn't look worse for it. Now this right here, again, I hate to give him credit, but this right here is where Phil and Marino really excel in their double team offense. They've got some innovative and some really creative double teams.
And you see one right there, that double stomp spiking.
And it's going to take
the DDT.
It's 2. It's going to take them both to win this match. They're going to have to do something together in order to keep one of these big men down. I don't think they can do it, Wadsworth, but that's just me.
Well, we saw him go for that Sunset Dreams very early on in this matchup. Bronson pulled back to his feet. Both members of PME still in there, whipping him across. Marino up and over, lands on his feet on the outside. Philly on his way in, sidesteps, sent into the corner.
Kind of necessary to point out here that Dave Dawson is really giving him a lot of leeway here. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Oh, German suplex into the corner as Marino tried to climb the ropes.
He got a 2-for-1 there. I don't even think he realized it until just now.
He caught the leg of Marino, caused him to fall, and now has them stacked up. Marino in the tree of woe. Philly stuck in the corner.
It's going to be a really, really large cannonball here, Wadsworth. I don't know. They've got him set up.
And it's a double cannonball! Bear Country, all of that weight thrown into the corner. Bronson makes the cover, hook in the leg, and I thought for sure that was it.
Boulder thought 3, I thought 3. That's like a 16-inch destroyer gun right there. Shell coming at you. 600 plus somersaulting on top of him, but Marino out at 2 7/8.
Well, PME worked.
He's right. I blame Potato.
PME worked incredibly hard to get those tag team titles.
Oh, I'm not supposed to cheer when I'm up there. I'm sorry.
Well, not only that, but it's going to cost them their shot at the AW Tag Team titles. Disqualification loss is a surefire way to walk out of here without anything
Potato
to show
doesn't
for
have
it.
a hair trigger when it comes to stuff like that. He's saying belts. Boulder's saying belts.
Boulder's got Bronson up on his shoulders. And wait a second, Marino! Doomsday Sunset Dreams!
Philly with the Cactus Jack!
Philly's just throwing himself in, 2, 3! Marino gets the pin!